Under silver skies I wander, where the quiet stars confess echoes of a vow grown fonder. In the hush of your last breath, whispers bloom in empty places. Time unravels thread by thread, but your shadow still embraces every tear I never shed. Midnight promises made in the dark, carved in the cold with the flame of a spark. Though the morning may tear us apart, I still carry your name in my heart. Like a ghost on the edge of the dawn, you're the silence I lean upon. Candles flicker in the distance, like the dreams we used to weave. Hope was bold in its persistence, but the night refused to leave. I still taste the words unspoken, written soft behind your eyes. Truths too deep and hearts too broken to survive the sunrise. Midnight promises made in the dark, carved in the cold with the flame of a spark. Though the morning may tear us apart, I still carry your name in my heart. Like a ghost on the edge of the dawn, you're the silence I lean upon. We were fire with nowhere to burn, a lesson the stars had to learn. Even fate, with her silver chains, couldn't bind what the soul contains. Midnight promises haunting and true, still I whisper them dreaming of you. Though the world keeps turning away, you remain where the shadows stay. In the hush where the lost songs play, you're the night that won't fade away. Under silver skies I wander, with your memory held tight. A promise born of thunder, still breathing in the night.
Midnight bleeds through broken blinds. City breathes in crooked lines. Neon prayers on empty walls. Whispers echo down the halls. Glass and silence, skin and smoke. Every promise that we broke still flickers in the amber light, like ghosts that never learn to die. I wore your name like a second skin, The truth cuts deeper than the sin. Neon wounds glowing in the rain, soft like fire, sharp like pain. We lit the night and lost the day, burned so bright, then slipped away in the glow. Where love once bloomed, now I bleed in neon wounds. Ashtrays full of what we meant, skyline stitched with discontent. Your shadow haunts the coffee stain, the war I fight inside a dream. Time forgot to bring us peace, just rusted locks and missing keys. I trace your voice in alley blues, still chasing what I couldn't lose. You said forever, soft and slow, but forever has a place to go. Neon wounds glowing in the rain, soft like fire, sharp like pain. We lit the night and lost the day, burned so bright, then slipped away in the glow. Where love once bloomed, now I bleed in neon wounds. If healing comes, it comes too late. This heart still lives beneath the weight. But if I had the chance again, would I still walk through that flame? Neon wounds shining through the dark, etched like scars. Beneath the spark, I held the flame and let it bloom. Now I live with neon wounds. Yes, I breathe through neon wounds. So if you find me in the night, bathed in fraction neon light, just know I loved, and love consumes, and some hearts shine through neon wounds. Woke up to the thunder, sky painted gold, chased off the shadows, broke out the mold. I've been down that highway, through fire and rain, but I've learned to dance
right through the pain. And every scar is just a story I own, built from the ashes, made of stone. With eyes wide open, I'll face the day. No fear inside me, I found my way. The world keeps turning and I won't hide. I'm standing tall with arms open wide. Dreams once shattered now shine like glass. The future's calling, I won't let it pass. Hearts may tremble, but mine won't break. There's no surrender, no more fake. I've been lost, but now I see the fire in the world and the fire in me. With eyes wide open, I face the day. No fear inside me, I found my way. The world keeps turning and I won't hide. I'm standing tall with arms open wide. Let the wind howl, let the stars fall. I'll keep rising through it all. Every sunrise, a brand new start. This wild world, it owns my heart. With eyes wide open, I face the day. No chains can bind me, I've cleared the way. The road keeps calling, I'll take the ride. With hope in my soul and fire in my stride.
We used to talk like thunder in the sky, hearts on fire, never asking why. Now every word just falls like rain, soft and cold on window panes. We are shadows in a room once bright, holding hands that don't hold tight. You look at me but look away. Where did all the colors fade? It's the silence between us, louder than war. Echoes in hallways we don't walk anymore. You're here beside me, but a million miles gone. I'm singing to someone I once leaned on. And the silence between us goes on and on. Your coffee's cold, your eyes don't shine. You write your love in crooked lines. I read the page but not the heart. Two strangers where we used to start. I light a match to feel the flame, but warmth alone can't fix the name of all we lost. a truth we can't deny. It's the silence between us, louder than war. Echoes in hallways we don't walk anymore. You're here beside me, but a million miles gone. I'm singing to someone I once leaned on. And the silence between us goes on. I scream in whispers, you answer with sighs. We bury love under borrowed lies. But in this quiet, I still hear your song, fading slowly, but holding on. It's a silence between us, a haunting refrain, a melody dancing in invisible pain. You're still in my arms, but we're drifting apart. Two broken verses, one hollow heart. And the silence between us tears me apart. So if you hear me in the dark of the night, know I still loved you, even in quiet. The silence between us was louder than love.
We danced on the edge of a whisper, tangled in words we never said. You held me like a secret sinner, afraid to love, but worse to forget. Every glance was almost honest, every touch was halfway real. We were living in the silence between what we hide and what we feel. We were close enough to break, but never close enough to stay. Like a spark caught in the rain, too wild, too scared, too late. I reached for you with open hands, you pulled away, but not too far. We were close enough to break, but not enough to fall apart. You kissed me like a question mark, always leaving something out. And I kept searching in the dark for what your heart would never shout. We were fire without the flame, a puzzle with a missing name. Loving you was like a game, where losing still feels just the same. We were close enough to break, but never close enough to stay. Like a spark caught in the rain, too wild, too scared, too late. I reached for you with open hands, you pulled away, but not too far. We were close enough to break, but not enough to fall apart. I still feel your shadow near, like you're almost here, but never clear. And I would have risked it all if you had just let yourself fall. We were close enough to break, but never brave enough to stay. Like a dream you can't replay, it fades before you say the things you swore you'd never hide are buried deep behind your eyes. We were close enough to break, but too afraid to even try. Yeah, we were close enough to break, but love was just too far away. In the hush of a midnight room, your shadow moves like a fading bloom. Whispers linger in the cracks of time, each one echoes what was mine. And the stars still hang like ghosts over chapters we love most. But I can't hold light in my hands, only ashes of what we planned. You're the song that the silence knew, a fading echo I'm falling through. Every note a breath I can renew, but still I'm chasing the sound of you. Fading echoes, fading echoes of you. The wind carries your broken name through hollow streets and silver rain. I walk alone in dreams we spun. The dawn forgets what night begun, and the clock keeps carving lines through the flesh of our old rhymes. But I still wear your memory's thread, woven deep in the words I bled. You're the song that the silence knew, a fading echo I'm falling through. Every note of breath I can renew, but still I'm chasing the sound of you. Fading echoes, fading echoes of you. No flames left in this frozen fire, just dust of once unspoken desire. I scream your name in shattered skies, but only shadows reply. You're the song that the silence knew, a fading echo I'm falling through. Even if the stars forget their hue, I'll still remember the truth of you. Fading echoes, fading echoes of you. In the hush of where we used to be, you're the echo still haunting me. once a ghost I can't surpass still lingers deep beneath my trust. The room remembers what we said before the light forgot our names. Now every word just echoes red, a spark that never turned to flame. There's no turning blue when the fire's gone and truth cuts through. No stars to guide, no sky to choose, just faded dreams I couldn't use. The cold won't lie, the dark feels true, and there's no turning, no turning blue. I tried to write you in the rain, but ink dissolves like every vow. The past won't speak, it won't explain, just haunts the silence here and now. You said that time could mend the bow, but scars still hum like violin, and every path I walk alone just leads me back to where you've been. There's no turning blue when the fire's gone and truth cuts through. No stars to guide, no sky to choose, just faded dreams I couldn't use. The cold won't lie, the dark feels true, and there's no turning, no turning blue. Maybe peace is not returning, just a flicker in the flame. Maybe love is only learning how to lose and take the blame. There's no turning blue, just the ash of me and you. No sunrise bright enough to prove that we were more than what we knew. Still I breathe the dark like dew, because there's no turning, no turning blue. Set a fire that left me in the cold, took the light from my eyes, left a story untold. I gave you my all, every beat of my soul, but silence became the only thing we hold. Every word you didn't say still echoes in my chest today. Still I stay when the nights are breaking. Still I pray, though my heart is aching. Through the storm, through the fall, through the pain, I keep holding on, though nothing remains. You walked away, but still I stay. I stood in the rain with arms open wide. I carry your name like a scar on my skin, wishing love could be stronger than sin. Even when you closed the door, I kept waiting for something more. Still I stay while the world is fading. Still I pray through the love worth saving. Through the dark, through the fire, through the rain, I keep standing tall, I carry the flame. You walked away, but still I stay. I walk the edge of silence just to hear your name. The echo in my chest still burns like a flame. Your fingerprints are shadows on my skin, a tender curse I can't escape from within. I try to run, I try to stay, but every path just fades away. I'm torn by your touch like a moon breaks the tide. Lost in the storm you left deep inside. You gave me a heaven I couldn't hold. Now I'm standing in the ruins, alone and cold. The night remembers what the daylight forgets. Your ghost still dances in my cigarettes. I'll wear your memory like a war-torn coat. A love so heavy, it sinks like a boat. Your voice still plays in every song. I'm right here, but it feels so wrong. I'm torn by your touch
the wind bends the flame, still chasing dreams that whisper your name. You were the fire, I was the ash. Now I'm a song that won't ever pass. So if you hear me in the dark, though I'm still torn by your touch. I walked alone through shattered skies, with silent tears I couldn't hide. The world was cold, the night was long, but in my soul I held a song. The winds would howl, the rain would fall, but something deep inside stood tall, a flame that never lost its form, still chasing light beyond the storm. There's a light beyond the storm, a place where hearts are safe and warm, where broken wings can learn to fly, and dreams don't have to say goodbye. Through darkest nights we will transform, to find the light beyond the storm. I've seen the faces lost in pain, I've heard the cries fall with the rain, but even in the blackest hour, the smallest voice still holds its power, and every scar and every fall will write the truth upon the wall, that we were born to rise, not mourn. We'll reach the light beyond the storm. There's a light beyond the storm, a place where hearts are safe and warm, where broken wings can learn to fly, and dreams don't have to say goodbye. Through darkest nights we will transform, to find the light beyond the storm. Let the thunder roll, let the lightning burn, we'll stand as one with strength we've earned. No shadow lasts, no night too long, when hope remains we all belong. There's a light beyond the storm, it's where our better days are born, where love survives and hate is gone, and every soul can carry on. Together now we'll all reform, and live the light beyond the storm. So if you're lost and feeling torn, just walk toward the light beyond the storm.
stood alone in fields of fire, where dreams had turned to dust and wine wine. The sky was black, my soul was torn. You stood